So I thought I'd just give my 2 cents on this Hardy Project X Carbon Hunter in 7mm Rem Mag that I've had for the last year or so. Super impressed with it so far. It's held up to a fair beating. But yeah, shoots very well. I was shooting some Federal premium ammo through it before, which grouped real nice, and that's what we set it up for it initially, but the bullets just didn't quite do the job on animals, so I've swapped it out recently. A reload that I've made with 162 grain ELDX Hornady rounds on top, and then Federal brass 80 powder and a Federal primer. It's nice and light, not stupidly light. It's pleasant where it doesn't try and boot the crap out of you, and you can actually spot your shots nicely with the muzzle brake on top. Nothing worse than something that's real light and it just wants to jump around the whole time, so that's been nice. Muzzle brake's impressive. Definitely want to be wearing earplugs with it though. I've had a couple of times now that I've lost or misplaced my earplugs and I've had to shoot it with either tape over my ears or a bit of toilet paper or something, so it's real directional. It does blow right back. It does a really good job, as I said, spot your shots, but yeah, you definitely want to have earplugs on. A suppressor, which I've switched in and out a couple of times for meat hunts. It does change the point of impact slightly, switching between the two. Nice to know that within 200 yards you can still chuck that on and have it a bit more quiet if you're trying to do some meat shooting. Check riser is super nice. I've just got it to the tension where I can just drop it down if I put tension on it that way. It's on an angle slant, so if you're actually just pushing into it with your cheek, it won't drop down, but as soon as you push it that way it does. It needs to be fully down for the bolt to come out. One thing with the bolt, because it's a buttress thread, so it threads like a screw into the receiver, you do need to make sure that the bolt's all the way down. There's a little red indicator on the back of the bolt, and when it's fully down you should be able to see it when you're sitting behind the rifle. If it's slightly up or you haven't pushed it all the way down, it has the potential to misfire because it's not fully screwed in, and the firing pin won't hit the primer correctly. So underneath we've still got this, can't remember the name of it, a little bit noisy, but the size of it's super nice. I can seat my bullets out to the correct size that I actually wanted, where with the likes of a Tikka mag you kind of limit it, especially with the Magnum, how far you can set your bullets out, which can be a little bit limiting. Underneath I've got a Backlands Precision Alpine bipod. This thing's been real impressive as well. It's super flexible, you can bring both legs all the way out. Obviously these go all the way out as well, and then yeah, you can just do anything you want with it. These roots go all the way forward too and get out of the way. It's just on an Arca plate, one little turn of that and it pops off, and then this Arca plate, which I need to tidy up a little bit and get a lighter weight one, but that can now go on the tripod that the camera's on. But then you can also just slot this back on when you need to, tighten that up and it's back on. Scope's a Leica M+6 3-18 by 44. It's got a nice fine reticle. Obviously the glass is excellent, so it's been tracking real nice. It's got illuminated reticle, so, and it's on and then off for every step, so it goes 1 to 10, but there's an off switch between each one, which is nice. The only thing I've had an issue with is the fact that it doesn't have a zero stop, so it can go past zero, which is sometimes good, sometimes bad, but they're real solid, firm clicks, so I've never actually had it swing past more than 1 or 2 clicks past zero, so it's been good. This is nice as well because you can take the top, this little top section off and just unscrew it all the way out. It's got a little rubber O-ring in there, so it's nice and firm, and then you can just lift your turret up and reset it when you want to change stuff, or if you make any adjustments, and then screw that back down where you don't need Allen keys, which is quite good. But yeah, overall super impressed. Got a fair bit of hunting coming up in the coming months, so put it to the test again. Hopefully get the results with a stag or two, maybe a chamois. So yeah, it's been going good.